This sample Python application is built in order to demonstrate the retrieval augmented generation capabilities, wherein we send the data from our local data source as a context to the LLM to answer our questions in a better and efficient way. Okay. In order to develop this, we are using the LangChain framework, which is a very popular framework in this space, and the application will be deployed using LangServe. We have started with the template called as lag chroma because we are using the chroma db as our vector db for storing the embeddings. Coming to the application specifically, so the major steps would be when we load the data. The data comes in this case from a pdf document. This pdf document is nothing but a sample extract from the online documentation for visual builder extensions. Okay. After we load the data, we have to split those data into chunks, and then we load the data into the vector db as embeddings. Okay. After that, we define a prompt which will be sent to the LLM, which will send both the context retrieved from the vector db as well as the original question which the user had posted. Okay. And we have defined an LLM, and then the finally the LangChain, which is a LangChain expression language which orchestrates the whole process. Coming to the server.py, LangServe uses fast API to expose all these functionalities as REST APIs. So in my PowerShell, I have activated a virtual Python environment, and then I have changed directory to the specific folder where the application code exists, and I have executed the command langchain serve, which will deploy this application locally under the local host, which is 127.0.0.1. We can see that we can access the application in this URI, and if you want to access the documentation, we can use this URI. The playground is used specifically in order to test our application, so that we can post a specific question and then click on start, and it will generate output. Not only it generates output, it also shows us the intermediate steps which it followed during the execution process, whatever the steps which are defined in the LangChain expression language chain. Okay. We can also see that when we go to /docs, we see all the APIs which is export, which can be used in any client, which any client can use in order to build a nice UI on top of this. So let us try to build a UI taking reference from this sample built using Oracle Jet. Even though this is built in Jet, we'll take this as a reference and try to build something similar in Oracle VBCS and try to invoke these APIs which are locally hosted. So this is a sample application built in Visual Builder in order to demonstrate the capabilities of retrieval augmented generation, and which is hitting a cohere model behind the scenes, along with the help of LangChain and LangServe as frameworks and deployment, LangServe for deployment. Great. Let's ask a question. What is a backend in AV Studio? So we can see that it is trying to invoke the API which is exposed using LangServe, and it will try to get the response by passing in the context from the PDF. Okay, great. We have got a response which is more contextually correct than what it would have given if I had not sent in the context related to Visual Builder. The applications are enormous for this technology, wherein we can pass our own context with the help of retrieval augmented generation to the LLM.